Because the play action is meant for defenses that's focused on stopping the run. And you can't get that going if we're not running the ball. But ever since we've been running the ball weeks 8 through 9, we've got the play action going, and we got Jalen Hurts going. Like I said, he completed 83% of his play action passes, average of 13 yards per attempt in weeks 8 and 9. Now, granted, we played some sucky defenses. We did. What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't already subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you start what you're doing. Make sure you leave a comment, subscribe, keep rocking with me. Also, make sure you check out the links down below. The first link is to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel that you love so much. The second link is to shop the official Simone with the Sports merch collection. Get you the classic tee, the wavy tee, or the brand new Jalen Hurts tee. And the last link is to subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes chopping up with us on the pod. Also, make sure you turn notification bells on because the videos, they come in like boom, 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 boom. And you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. So guys, today, obviously, we're talking about Jalen Hurts, okay? Jalen been making it hurt, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get into the Jalen Hurts topic. First, I just want to say, one, thank you guys so much for 4K subscribers. It's been a long road to 4K. But thank you guys so much for supporting me, commenting, interacting, you know, putting up with all my booty. I appreciate you guys so much. So now I'm on the road to 5K. So if you haven't subscribed but you're on this video, just go ahead and give me that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And second of all, I think we're going to go live Sunday Night Football. Do you guys think we should go live during the Sunday Night Football game? It's Chiefs. Is it Chiefs Raiders? I think it's Chiefs Raiders. But do you guys think we should go live during the Sunday Night Football game? That's the only time frame I have this week to go live. So we can either do like live reactions to the game, or we can just talk about whatever. But I know y'all probably gonna be watching the game at that time, but that's the only time we can go live. But this video is about Jalen Hurts. So let's talk about our QB1. So Jalen Hurts obviously was the headline in Philadelphia from the game against the Chargers. And that's why I really wish we could have the defense and Jonathan Gannon could have figured out a way to get one more stop against the Chargers, because the way that our offense has balled out. Jalen Hurts is coming off 2 of his best games pretty much of his career. He's on a very hot streak, 2-game hot streak. And the biggest thing, of course, for me is not even just what he's doing with his arm or with his legs, with the scrambling. It's his will to win. You can see on every drive that Jalen Hurts is invested in winning for this team. They've talked about his leadership in the locker room. We're going to get into his numbers getting better. And just that third and 4 play on that final drive in the fourth quarter, where he basically did that front flip. The guy got his legs. He basically front flipped for the first down. That's just doing your all for a team. That's a leader. That's a QB1. You know what I'm saying? You know what leaders would say, I won't do anything. I won't actually do anything I wouldn't do. That's just putting your all out. Like, Jalen Hurts is putting his all out to help us win a game. So let's get into his numbers. So Jalen Hurts has been having his best numbers these last 2 games, week 8 and week 9. Now, yes, we did play 2 of the weakest defenses that we have played in a while, in the Lions and in the Chargers, but his numbers are showing that when we are establishing the run and when we're getting the run game going, that Jalen Hurts can be his best, because his best play has really come from the play action game. He's done his best in play action. And of course, when we have a real run game and teams expect us to run at least some of the time, then that gets the play action going and people can respect that. So Jalen Hurts has been having some of his best numbers the last 2 games. And we're going to get into the numbers, but also I want to show Nick Sirianni has been adjusting his offensive game plan. I know a lot of people were thinking that Nick Sirianni was trying to sabotage Jalen Hurts, but I don't think so now, because he's changed up the game plan, been implementing the offense. We're going to get into the numbers, and that's just been making Jalen Hurts play even better and even better. So I don't think Nick Sirianni is plotting on Jalen Hurts. I never thought it, but definitely not now. So Jalen Hurts versus the Chargers, he was 11 for 17 for 162 yards and 62 rush yards. Of course, I said the most impressive thing was that 3rd and 4 play where he just extended the drive, a scoring drive where he later found Devonta Smith in the end zone. Would not have been made possible without all that grit from Jalen Hurts. So Nick Sirianni said after the game, he made plays that I don't think any other quarterback could. And that is true. That athleticism that Jalen Hurts has, of course he needs to work on some of his accuracy. We're going to get into the numbers. But that athleticism you can't make up. Quarterbacks that can extend a drive using their athleticism when nothing else is there, when nothing else is available, you can't throw a rock and find that. You can't. So I agree with Nick Sirianni there. So, of course, Jalen Hurts' best games were the last 2 games, and that's when Nick Sirianni has been switching up the offense. So week 1 through 7, we only averaged 13.6 carries, running back carries. Our running backs total an average of 13.6 carries per game in week 1 through 7. In weeks 8 and 9, 33 carries per game on average. So that's 20 more carries on average each game. Now, of course, week 8 and 9, we ran more because we played weaker run defenses in the Chargers and the Lions. But that's also showing that Nick Sirianni, does he still need a game plan better? Yes, but Nick Sirianni is not trying to set up Jalen Hurts in a bad way, because if he was trying to set up Jalen Hurts, he wouldn't have got the run game going against those 2 sucky run defenses. So Hurts in weeks 1 through 7, Hurts accounted for 90% of the Eagles' offenses. In weeks 1 through 7, he was averaging 34.5 pass attempts a game. 34.5 pass attempts a game. He was accounting for 90% of our offense. What quarterback can do that without getting tore up? Jalen Hurts is a second-year quarterback. He started 4 games last season, 9 this season. So he's got 13 starts under his belt. And is on a fresh offense with a fresh coaching staff, with young weapons. And they want him to account for 90% of our offense, attempt 35 passes a game. Nobody's going to look their best in that kind of offense. This is what I'm saying. Like, we got to keep... I'm still all in on Hurts right now. We got to stay the course. Week 8 and 9, he only attempted an average of 15 pass attempts per game. So that's 19 less pass attempts. Weeks 1 through 7, he was averaging 34.5 pass attempts a game. Week 8 and 9, only 15 and a half. And he's having his best numbers. Okay? You can't put a young quarterback under that much pressure. Accounting for 90% of our offense in the first portion of our season. A young offense with rookies and second-year receivers, rookie running backs, trying to figure their heat out, and especially when our offensive line was busted in the beginning of the season because of all those injuries. All that pressure we're trying to put on Jalen Hurts. Of course he's going to look not his best. That's unfair pressure on a young quarterback. So Sunday, he ended last year. Mind you, he only started 4 games last year with a 52% completion rate. He's up to 61.5 this season. So now that we got the run game going in the last 2 weeks, we can get the play action going. And the play action was working very well against the Chargers. And Jalen Hurts is doing his best in the play action. And the play action is when you basically like faking a pass, faking a run, but then you end up passing it. So you only can get the play action going if the team is respecting the run game. Jalen Hurts does his best in play action so far, but it only works if the offense establishes the run game. And since we've been doing that the last 2 games, it's been working well for us. So Jalen Hurts, in weeks 8 and 9, he completed 83% of his play action passes, an average of 13 yards per attempt. So 83% of his play action passes he completed in week 8 and 9. And he averaged 13 yards per attempt. Like I said, just playing to his strength. Getting the run game going, getting the play action going. Because the play action is meant for defenses that's focused on stopping the run. And you can't get that going if we're not running the ball. But ever since we've been running the ball weeks 8 through 9, we've got the play action going. And we got Jalen Hurts going. Like I said, he completed 83% is play action passes, average of 13 yards per attempt in weeks 8 and 9. Now, granted, we played some sucky defenses. We did. But if we don't do it against the Chargers and the Lions, we'll never do it. So the fact that we were successful against the sucky defenses doesn't negate the fact that we were successful. Now we got to incorporate this same scheme. Now, of course, we're not going to be averaging 33 yards, 33 rushing attempts against some stout rush defenses, of course. But if we start mixing it in and having defenses prepare for us to get the run game going, we have talented running backs. Even with Miles Sanders out. Now, of course, we love Miles Sanders with Miles Sanders back. But I'm saying we have a very talented group of running backs. And Miles Sanders would make it amazingly better. But now that these teams are prepared for us to get the run going, and then if we can get Jalen Hurts going, look at his best getting the play action going, using his athleticism to extend the drives, that's going to be huge for us. So we got to keep this second half of the season. We said before the Chargers game, Jalen Hurts has to look good against the Chargers. And he did look good against the Chargers. He looked great against the Chargers. He put some of his best numbers up against the Chargers. So from this point on, we still rocking with Jalen Hurts. We got the Broncos next week. We're going to see what he do. That's a tough defense the Broncos have. A tough secondary the Broncos have. Ronald Darby, Kyle Fuller, Bryce Callahan, Pat Surtain. They got the gang in the secondary. But if we can keep this play action up, if we can keep the run game going, then Jalen Hurts should be fine. Like I said, they put too much pressure on him in the beginning of the season. Way too much pressure on him in the beginning of the season. 34.5 pass attempts a game. Second-year quarterback. Only played 4 games last year. Young offense. Young coaching staff. Putting it all on his arm. I don't like that. But change is a coming. At least on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball, Jonathan Gannon, you still out of here, buddy. Nick Sirianni, I'm going to give him a couple more weeks. See what he do. But guys, make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Keep it rocking with me. Make sure you check out the links down below. Again, guys, thank you guys so much for the 4K subs. I'm on my way to 5K. Maybe get to 10K one day. But I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you turn notification bells on. Keep rocking with me. And until I talk to you guys next time. Bye!